Right, here we go. I've got an opponent from the Philippines, and I am at 1978. I'm getting back up towards 2000, or am I going to get knocked back down? Who knows? It's chess. You never really know. Let's just shore that up. It's going to want to attack my bishop probably, so we might as well seal it up a little bit. Yeah, that's all good. Yeah, let's push. Let's push. I wouldn't normally, but I'm going to today. There's ways of protecting things. See, they're not used to this. They are not used to it. But let's castle. Let's get that out of the way. They're probably going to castle as well.
Kinside castling.
And I can't decide where to put this bishop, but I think it probably needs to go there. And then we do the clone on the knight. Bishops to the third rank. Right, we do have a weak pawn there, and when I move my knight, it's going to weaken it further, so I do have to watch that. We got something needs watching there. I actually kind of don't want to do anything. I think I'm just going to push that one up. We need to push in the middle. I don't really see another way. It's not that good, this structure, because it's that bishop pawn of mine. Yeah, and you see in here now he's taken that pawn. It's all a little bit annoying. Let's have a go at that. Okay, then I have to go there because I have to cover that other pawn twice. In case he gets funny with that other knight. Well, if he takes there, then I guess I'll recapture with the queen. It's one of these greedy people that just wants to get these tiny little single pawn advantages, you know. It's just one of these greedy ones. Penny pinchers, I call them. It's another penny pincher. What do you think you're doing there? What's the big idea with that? I've got other goodies I can do. Okay, has he just taken something else? See, it's just a thief. It's just a thief. That's what they are. They are a thief. We go here. They're just stealing all my pawns. That's not chess. It's just thievery. Straightforward thievery. We take, we take, we take. What else can we do? Where are you going to go now with your little knights? Huh? Where are you going to go with them now? Huh? Mr. Thief? I think I might actually keep that going. I think I'm going to go here. Let's get him in a bit of a tiz. Tiz was. Nah. I don't agree with that, what you're doing there. What I agree with is this. See, now he just wants to exchange all the pieces so that he's got this 2-pawn advantage, goes to an endgame, plodds the pawns home, and then, you know, has his 2 little queens. And that attitude just stinks. It's not chess, it's just like penny pinching, winning. Okay, let's do something different. Let's try and get rid of that knight that way. Oh, okay. You want to do that? Do that. And
Checkmate.
checkmate. Checkmate. That's where your aggression gets you. When you find a real positional chess player, someone in the mold of Lasker, someone like me, who learned classical chess, you are going to come up against a wall that is bristling with knowledge. And that's how it's going to get you. Because this was just greed. It was just, oh, I'm going to push the pawns. Oh, I'm going to win 2 pawns, and then I'm going to push them all home, and then I'm going to have my 2 queens. No, you're not. Because they've forgotten what the goal of chess is. The goal of chess is checkmate. The goal of chess isn't to win material, or to lose material, or to not win material. The goal of chess is checkmate. what you see there, that is it. That is 100% of the game there in that final move. And it's good to teach people a lesson. Hey, listen, if I do sound like I'm a little bit kind of full of vitriol today, I kind of am, because I did lose a lot of games lately. And I lost a lot of games to people like this, who were just aggressive, violent cavemen. They're not interested in the beauty of chess. Not at all. This move here was trying to be a double attack. You see, he's trying to do an attack on my queen with his bishop and an attack on my bishop with his pawn. This is just cheap chess tricks. These are cheap tricks. There is no overall strategic play going on for this player. This is just a cheap con man in a dirty raincoat. There's no actual strategic beauty here. Now, if you remember going back to my opening, what did I say? I said, I am moving these bishops into position. This is all about the bishops. It was all about the bishops. Where does my checkmate come from? It comes from the bishops. I had a strategy. Strawberry inside the cake, between the two halves of the cake. So you think everything's about the cake, but actually it's about the strawberry. You've got a strategy. You've got a plan. You've got an idea of how you're going to win this game. And sometimes you have to change your strategy. But the point is, right? It's an idea. It's a good idea. This bishop idea was good. And he didn't have an idea. You tell me, what's the idea from Black? Black hasn't got an idea. Black's idea, and I'll tell you what Black's idea is. Black's idea is, oh, I'm going to march the knights around and catch out his pawns. What's the next part of Black's idea? Oh, I'll go and win a couple of pawns. Yep. What's the next part of Black's idea? Well, then we'll just trade off every piece that we can until all we're left with is a king and a couple of pawns. And he's got a king and no pawns. And then what's the next part of Black's idea? I'll march the pawns home like checkers. As if I'm playing Chinese checkers. We march the pawns home until we've got two queens. And then what's the next part of his idea? He'll probably do a checkmate that will take him 37 moves to do, even though he's got two queens. Why? Why would it take that long? Because this isn't a player with a strategic brain. This is just a violent player who wants to win. They're not interested in the beauty of chess, they're just interested in winning chess. So, if you agree with me, let me know in the comments below. If you disagree with me, let me know in the comments below. I don't care. I don't mind it whether you like me or hate me or don't like what I say or do like what I say. That's fine. But there's one thing you can't say. I didn't lose this game, right? I won it. And you need to ask yourself why I won it. And if you can answer that, you're going to be a bit closer to being a player with a strategy. So till next time, don't forget, if you enjoyed this, to like and subscribe to the most relaxing chess channel on YouTube, Chess Voices. Gets my rating up to 1987. So if that's not a result, I don't know what is. Okay, see you all soon. Bye for now.